Wizard family, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links of which you're going to find in that video description below, including ways to support this channel like clicking that red subscribe button and helping us get to 7,500 as soon as possible. There's also my merch store and many other things in the video description that helps build and support this channel and keep us going. Before we jump into today's show, it is a really sad day for many people. Very sad for Ozzy Osbourne's family, but sad for his fans and in the music world in general. Ozzy Osbourne passed away today, and it's July 22nd. In case you're watching this video later, he was a huge influence on so many artists, so many musicians and bands and writers and lovers of music, and his influence and his loss will be felt for a long time to come. And the only silver lining, or the only positive, I think right now anyway, that we can take from this is that he had time to do one last time the things that he loved. He was able to perform for his fans with his family and his friends one last time, which is a blessing that not everybody gets. And he was able to wrap up his career and his life with something that meant so much to him and the world. So rest in peace, Ozzy. And as Wes says, we'll see you on the other side one day. His music is not going anywhere for a very, very long time. So anyway, sad news, but he will live on. He has left a mark that will be here forever. So Ed, Wes, if you are in the live stream with these guys, say hi. Love talking to you guys. Welcome. Glad to be here. And yeah, he's reuniting with Randy. Absolutely. And as Ed said, the legend will live on forever. They're going to be talking about Black Sabbath and Ozzy for decades, long after we're gone, for sure. So with that out of the way, keep his family in your thoughts. There's a lot of people that are missing him right now that aren't just his fans. So today we take a look at Mission Souls. We react to Mission Souls live as they do covers. And this one I went back. They haven't released a new one since the last time. So I went back in their catalog and found they did Bon Jovi's Livin' on a Prayer. This is one of my favorite Bon Jovi songs. So we are going to react to this. Take a look. I've not listened to this before. This is a live, uncut reaction. No edits, no cuts, no clips. Just you and me and the music and our thoughts. Say hi if you're in the live stream. Leave a comment if you're watching the recording. But this is Mission Souls covering Bon Jovi's Livin' on a Prayer. Cheers. He's going way back too. Nice. So I don't normally pause at this early into the vocals, but the intro is important. This song has an iconic intro, and it's a little different, their version. The guitar riff is, I can't tell if it's a different key, different pitch. Something is a little different about the guitar riff. It's not bad different, just a little different. If you're someone who has listened to this song in its original version so many times, you can tell that there's just a slight variation on this. But overall, the opening is spot on. It is like, you're not going to miss which song we're about to hear. So well done there. Welcome. The vocals are really good. Everything, and when they get into this part of the song, it's spot on. The intro was just the part that was a little different. And I was reminded of the video. I recently saw this music video, and I'm not even sure why. And was reminded of the typical 80s music video. In this case, you know, they did it like, if I remember right, this was the video they did on stage at a concert, but it was like as they were setting up and doing sound check and whatever. And of course, Bon Jovi running around on stage with his fringe jacket and his freaking teased out hair, which was all the rage back in the day. But it just really brought that. The song was that close to the original that it was bringing up those visuals of the original music video, which was kind of cool.
We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer.
Good harmonies, very good.
Tommy's got a six-string in half. Now he is holding in what he used to make it talk so tough. It's tough.
Oh, perfect. Nice.
Gina dreams of running away.
Nice. Sorry, I talked over that part too. We're going to back up a little bit because this is a very iconic part of there's certain parts of this song in its original that you know, you can hear. If somebody were to call out this song, you can hear the intro, you can hear sort of the harmonies and these little guitar vignettes, these little solos through here. Just something that anybody who is a fan of Bon Jovi can call to mind without even hearing the song. They just got to hear the title, and that was one of them.
Tommy's got a six-string in half. Now he is holding in what he used to make it talk so tough. It's tough. Gina dreams of running away. When she cries in the night, Tommy whispers, "Baby, it's okay. Someday we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. Ooh, we gotta hold on.
So well done through there. This again, another part of this song that is like, if you messed with that part of the song, you'd lose it. Like, this is such an iconic Bon Jovi song, and it calls to mind so many elements of that era of music that you just can't mess with that. And they've done such a good job through here of sticking to the original, of really capturing that. Ice's drumming is spot on. Not a very complicated piece for a drummer, but he's nailing it, which is great.
We gotta hold on, ready or not. You live for the fight when that's all that you've got. Whoa, halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living
Oh, that's great. They even did the fade out. That is so good. You know, a lot of bands would have just finished the song normally, and so they even did the fade out. If I'm remembering the song right, and I think I am, that's exactly how sort of the studio version of this song did, is it just kind of faded out instead of cut off or stopped. Well done on that piece. A very iconic Bon Jovi song. One of my favorites. I was a big Bon Jovi fan, and this was definitely one of them that did it for me back in the day. Just love that piece, and they did a really, really good job. So be sure to go check out Mission Souls if you have not already subscribed there. I imagine most of you here are fans. Thank you, everybody who was here, especially Wildman, Wes, and Ed for talking to the chat. Love you guys. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love.